What if I told you that everything you think is your decision? Isn't. That the choices you make, the things you believe, even the words you speak, they can all be engineered. This is the shadow side of human behavior. And in the next few minutes, you're going to discover 5 psychological tactics that manipulate reality itself. Fair warning, once you see these patterns, you can never unsee them. Number 5, the architect's gambit. Here's a truth most people never realize. Freedom is an illusion we're willing to pay for. When you ask someone a yes or no question, you're giving them power. They can reject you. But what if you could eliminate rejection entirely? The trick? Never offer a binary. Reframe every request as a selection between paths you've already approved. Want your partner to watch a movie with you? Don't say, want to watch something. Say, Netflix or theater tonight. Their brain registers autonomy. They feel empowered. But you've already removed the option of neither. This isn't persuasion, it's architecture. You're building a maze where every exit leads exactly where you planned. Sales teams live by this. Politicians master it. Now you know it too. Number 4, the momentum trap. Humans are pattern recognition machines. Once we establish a rhythm, breaking it feels wrong, almost painful. This is how you get someone to agree to something they'd normally refuse. You don't ask for the big thing first. You create a cascade. Let's say you need time off work during a critical period. You don't start there. Week 1. Mind if I shadow you on this project to learn your process? Week 2. Could I take notes at the stakeholder meeting? Week 3. Would it help if I drafted the preliminary report? Each small yes builds psychological momentum. By the time you ask for what you actually want, given everything I've been contributing, would it be possible to take those 3 days next month? Resistance feels inconsistent with the pattern they've established. You've turned their own sense of fairness into your leverage. Number 3, the debt collector. Logic doesn't drive human behavior. Emotion does. And the most powerful emotion for manipulation. Obligation. When you need something from someone, never make it transactional. Make it relational. You're not asking for a favor. You're calling in an unspoken debt. Hey, I know you're busy, but after everything we've been through. Or, remember that time I covered for you. The specific favor doesn't even matter. What matters is activating their guilt circuits. Suddenly, saying no feels like betrayal. Their discomfort becomes your weapon. They'll give you what you want just to resolve the psychological pressure you've created. Manipulative? Absolutely. Effective? Always. Number 2, reality reconstruction. Memory is fiction pretending to be fact. And if you understand this, you can rewrite someone's past without them ever knowing. It's called the repetition effect. Repeat a claim with enough confidence, emotion, and detail, and the brain struggles to distinguish it from actual experience. Remember how chaotic things were before I joined the team? They might not remember it that way, or at all, but the confidence in your voice makes them question their own recall. This is why propaganda works, why brand slogans stick, why conspiracy theories spread. The brain doesn't fact-check emotions, it absorbs them. Tell a story enough times with enough conviction, and it becomes their memory. Not because it's true, because it feels true. Number 1, the void strategy. Most people fear one thing more than confrontation: uncomfortable silence. And that fear is your ultimate tool. When you need information, don't interrogate. Create a vacuum. Make a statement. I already know what happened. Then go completely silent. No follow-up, no explanation. Just eye contact and emptiness. The human brain cannot tolerate dead air. It interprets silence as judgment, as knowing, as threat. Within seconds, they'll fill that void. They'll talk. They'll confess. They'll negotiate with themselves on your behalf. Need a better price? State your expectation, then stop speaking. The salesperson will feel compelled to fill the silence, usually with concessions. Need the truth? Imply you have it already, then wait. The pressure will do your work for you. Silence isn't passive. It's the most aggressive move in the psychological playbook. These aren't tricks. They're exploits in human programming. Vulnerabilities we all share because we're wired for trust, pattern, and social cohesion. Now you know them. You can recognize when they're being used on you. You can deploy them when necessary. But understand this. Manipulation is a blade that cuts both ways. The moment you use these techniques, you step into morally gray territory. So use them consciously. Use them ethically. Or don't use them at all. Because power without principle isn't strength. It's just exploitation with a different name.